Just got to the airport, and of course, masks as usual. I'm first time flying by myself, so it's a little unnerving. I'm 48 years old and never flew by myself, but it's okay. I love being alone at times. I like my alone time, but I'm sad because I'm gonna miss Izzy and Jason a lot, but it's just something I need to do. So I got here pretty early because at Newark Airport you never know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna grab some food because I woke up this morning, I really couldn't eat much, so this is just a gorgeous, gorgeous sunrise. Beautiful. So I'll come back at you later. So I got my rental car. I'm headed to my hotel. I miss Izzy and Jason so much. So much. So and don't give me crap for holding the camera. I'm concentrating on my driving, but you are like, if anybody's seen Castaway, you remember when he's all alone and he has Wilson, the volleyball? You are my Wilson. So I'm going to be talking to you throughout this to kind of, keep myself focused and sane, give myself something to do. But I am driving. I'm on a straight highway, so I can focus. So I'm basically gonna head to, I actually have to go to Walmart and just pick up a couple things, and then I'm gonna go to the grocery store and pick up food for a couple weeks. It was an interesting day. It's about 3:25, and that's about when it started, when I woke up at 3:30. I'm exhausted. I probably look it. I miss Izzy and I miss Jason. And I know I had mentioned before that I'm flying for the first time by myself, and I was really scared. And I was. I'm a really strong person. I've done a lot of things in my life. That wasn't one of them, though. So I'm here, and there's a lot of interesting things about this place that I'll talk about later, but I'm just looking forward to getting some food, sleeping. I got NASCAR on the TV, and just relaxing, getting my mind ready. So thanks Wilson, the volleyball, for hanging out with me. I'm doing a lot of things here that I haven't either done in a long time or have ever done, and it scares the hell out of me. It excites the hell out of me. We'll just see what happens. I always say, a lot of I follow David Goggins, who's one of my main motivators in life. I always hear him in my head. If you don't know who David Goggins is, go check him out. But you have to do something each day that makes you uncomfortable, or you don't grow. So it's definitely something that I'm doing here, and I'm gonna grow in more ways than one. It's just like a kind of a new path I have to go on, and very excited about it, and I'm gonna bring you along with me. Wish me luck, and I'll see you there. It's about 6:08. I didn't think it would still be dark out. I thought it would be light. I think that maybe the sun comes up maybe in like 15-20 minutes, so at least it's not too cold. I mean, I do have a jacket on, but I'm not like freezing like I am in Jersey. So anyway, off we go.
That's okay.
Say hi to YouTube.
Hi.
That should be the same length as the other guy. This is a fun one
because. So we just got out for lunch, day one, and this is probably one of the most amazing experiences I've had. So before I came here, we were sent a ton of videos to watch and things to do to prepare, and being the little nerd that I am, I went through everything, which was many hours, about 3 full times. Coming here, I didn't know exactly what my level of knowledge would be, if it was going to be enough, if I did enough studying. But I have to say, after morning one, I really feel prepared. Todd Henson is probably one of the most amazing instructors around. He just helps you learn, but puts things in a way that you are not going to forget it. Not going to forget it at all. Lunchtime, it's nice because you're kind of in there for, hours without sun. So I definitely am going to take advantage of this time to just come out here and enjoy. It's such a beautiful area here in the Texan RV Park. I look forward to one day coming with Izzy and we can bring our rig and stay here. But there's a beautiful pond around the park. It's just a gorgeous place. And the weather right now in Texas in November, it's about 70 right now. It pretty much couldn't be more perfect. So I'm just gonna soak all this in, head back after class, and then we go hands-on this afternoon. So I'm really looking forward to that. So it's lunchtime again. So this is when I talk to you, Wilson, my volleyball. There was never a book. There was a book called Tuesdays with Maury. I remember. I never read it. This is like lunchtime with MJ. I thought I'd just tell you kind of a little bit more about what is involved in what I'm doing here. This week I'm taking RV Fundamentals, and RV Fundamentals is covering all the basics of an RV. Oh, check this out. Don't want to disturb them, although I'm probably walking in tons of duck crap right now. Today, which is Wednesday of week 1, we are dipping into propane, water systems, and really delving into that. We're going to do some pressure tests today with the manometer and all really cool, fun, hands-on stuff. Now they have all different programs here, which is pretty cool. They have the inspector track, they have RV technician. Those are the 2 biggest ones, but they also have solar and refrigeration and AC and all these different specialized areas that you can focus on. So there's something for everybody, no matter what your interests are. But what's kind of cool is that this week, I'm not mom, I'm not wife, I'm not dog trainer, I'm MJ in school, and that's really where my focus has been. Obviously, I talk to Izzy and Jason a million times a day when I can. Can't wait to take everything I've learned and start helping people, because that's really one of the biggest reasons I did this. With the RV industry the way it is, RVs are not being made the way they used to, and a lot of people are getting into things that they don't understand and that they're not ready for, and there's a lot of problems. So if I can help people to avoid heartache before they get into it, I'm all for it. I taught for 20 years. I've always been in kind of a helping profession, so this is really exciting to me to be able to help people. All right, so we are in, this is one of the NRVTA trailers. So they let us, it's pretty cool. Like if you don't have a rig here, which I don't because I flew in, they have rigs here that you can come on and practice and look around and poke and prod and do all this cool stuff. So I'm on here now. I think this is like a Streamlight or something. We're learning about AC. So Todd said, all right, get up in the ducks, take some pictures. So that's what I'm doing, and it's actually pretty cool. I'm gonna show you this because I never really looked up there before to see what's going on. So it's pretty cool to see the, as you can see that, down the docks. It's pretty awesome. Good evening, everybody. Today is Friday, and it was the last day of RV Fundamentals, and I am shot. I didn't know my getting older brain could handle all this information. It's like information overload. We took a test today for RV Fundamentals, and I passed. I actually got a 99 because I got the bonus question right. So tomorrow is the actual registered RV technician exam. So you can see I'm actually studying a lot right now. I've been studying for quite a while. Then if we pass that, I will be a registered RV tech. On Monday, I start the, I start the inspector track. So 2 weeks of inspector. Intense. It goes about 10, 11 hours a day. A lot of stuff that we're going to be doing. Super excited, but one day at a time. I'm really nervous for this exam tomorrow. Hopefully by tomorrow I will be a registered RV tech, and then off to inspection on Monday. Well, check it out. Booyah! Guess who passed her exam with flying colors, I may add. So happy, so relieved. And now I get to relax for a little bit. Now look, I'm not gonna be going and taking money to fix people's rigs or anything, but because I'm not a certified tech, I'm just a registered tech, and I shouldn't say just, I am a registered RV tech. And a lot of you are probably thinking like, okay, so now she's away, how are they doing videos? How are they still putting out videos? Well, when I tell you, when we were planning this, we were pumping out the videos. We are literally, it's now November 13th. We're actually booked out with videos until January. So we worked so hard these last few months to get our video schedule in line before I came here. One thing I also wanted to mention too is I spent some time, actually a good amount of time, with Phil and Stacy from You, Me, and the RV. They are here, we're here. Actually, they still are, they're leaving tomorrow, but Phil went through the inspector program. He was like 2 weeks ahead of me. So I got to spend a lot of time talking with them, and we had a great time just talking about YouTube and life and all good stuff and what great people they are. And if you by any chance you're subscribed to us and not to them, make sure you go subscribe to You, Me, and the RV. They're just awesome. So, and Stacy was a real big support this week to me with the class and everything. So I just want to thank her publicly. Today, class, this morning, we're going over code of ethics, standards of practice, all really, really informative info. Kind of the basis of being an inspector, right? Besides all the technical stuff, it's a business as well. So you need to have all of these things as a good base before you even start building the business. So we're gonna start getting into the nitty gritty this afternoon, which I really can't wait. You can stay here at the Texan RV Park with your RV, or they have cabins as well right on the water, which are absolutely beautiful. And there's a lot of sites. I'm not quite sure how many sites they have, but there are quite a good amount here. So anyway, back to class. Today we are going through a walk sheet of an inspection, every single thing. And wow, it's a lot. It's you can imagine every inch of that RV is going to be inspected. We're going to be going out to an RV and really starting to pinpoint all of these spots and really delve even deeper. And then tomorrow we'll be doing our first mock inspection on travel trailer or fifth wheel. I'll be doing a fifth wheel with a guy in my class who's awesome, Pierre and his wife. I met them, tons of fun. And so we'll be working together inspecting his RV, his fifth wheel, tomorrow. This is what I look like after our first inspection. We did our first inspection today, guys. Oh my God, I am blitzed. What a day. Exciting, difficult, overwhelming, time consuming, but awesome. I inspected an Alliance Paradigm I had 2 other classmates with me, Pierre and Michael, and we have a good time when we were working. We kind of laughed to keep the time going, but man, did we work hard. I don't think I've worked that hard in a long time. But I learned a lot. Obviously, you're always learning, learning never stops, but it was really cool. Again, I probably look like death because I'm just so tired and so exhausted, but proud of myself and proud of my classmates. And so tomorrow what we do is we take everything that we wrote and we start using software. We're going to plug everything into the software tomorrow. So that's the plan. But I just wanted to share with you, I did my first official inspection, and I know I'll never forget this one. It'll always stick with me. But anyway, I'm gonna pass out, I'm gonna eat, and then I actually may start entering some information tonight, but oof, what a day. One of the coolest things here is that I've met some fabulous people. So we're gonna talk to them a little bit, flip the camera on with their cute little doggy here. So this is Pierre and Laurel. Guys, say your last name.
Hi, it's Horton.
Oh, that's boring.
Yeah, like Martin.
I thought it was like Fortin or something.
Exactly. What's
No?
wrong with people? They all do that. They call me 14 years. We came down here with a purpose. This was the logical point. I'm a background from trucking, and now it's time to do something else. Help people more and be home. And we're now full-time RVing.
Full-time since April.
April.
We're ready to start this new phase of our life with this new business called Blue Ox RV Inspection.
Awesome. We're gonna put the information for that below. Tell everybody where you're gonna be based so they know where they can, if they need inspections or looking.
Like any good people who know how to RV, well, we won't be up north in the winter months.
Like
We'll
us.
be not, exactly. It's just a question of evolution, and we'll probably be traveling a couple of months here, a couple of months there, and we're all from the East Coast somewhere.
Right.
And there's no inspection out there. Nobody knows about this field.
So
That's
we'll
the
be
question.
doing most of our inspections will be in Florida, but we're willing to travel, and we can always talk to the customers. If they need us to travel, then we'll travel and we'll help them out. We want to make sure that everybody's making the best purchasing decision for their family and for their adventures.
I'm going to tell them they better stop in New Jersey on their way through. So if you are in the area looking to get an inspection, follow them on the NRVIA website as well. If they're popping up in other areas, you're definitely going to want to reach out to them for an inspection.
And we want you to be a part of our family because we've got a family of Blue Oxers.
So here I am. This is the last day. I can't believe it's been 3 weeks. It's actually 4 weeks because we had a little break in the middle that I did run home for Thanksgiving. I am like a world of emotions right now. So first of all, today we have our exam, our final exam. So by the end of today, I will know if I have passed and will become a certified NRVIA inspector. I almost want to cry. I'm so excited to get home and get back to my life. But this has been such an unbelievable experience for me in so many ways. And I'll talk more about it a little bit in a few when I get home with Izzy. It was life-changing for me because I did something that was just completely out of my comfort zone, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video. And, it was scary and in many ways. But I did it. And I guess a life lesson, for anybody, if you're thinking about doing something and you're scared, just freaking do it. Just do it. And I guess I'm quoting Nike, but it's true. What's the worst that can happen? Probably something better will come out of it. And this is a really, really exciting journey that I'm on and will continue to be on, with Izzy and with our life and with Jason and just really, really excited about it. I don't regret a single minute of this. I gained amazing knowledge. I made wonderful friends. I experienced life in a different state. I had different foods. It was just all around amazing. I had housekeeping every day. I didn't have to feed dogs. I didn't have to feed people. I didn't have to make beds. That was pretty cool, I gotta tell you. No cooking, no cleaning. I like that part. But just the overall experience. It's a little bit cloudy today, but I see the sun kind of peeking out behind. It's trying to come out. It's actually been unseasonably warm here for Texas. Apparently yesterday it was like 75 degrees. So that's one other thing I'm gonna miss is the weather. Oh my God, it's so nice going back to cold Jersey. Oof. Today it's gonna culminate in this exam. I believe it's 120 questions. So this, along with the 2 mock inspections, will hopefully result in my being a certified NRVIA inspector. I'm going to head back and actually study a little before the exam. Super excited, and I just want to thank you for joining me on this journey. It's been an unbelievable one in so many ways, but wish me luck on the exam, and we'll see how I do.
MJ Alcina, it's your certificate in class. Thank you. Your certificate. You're all officials.
So, how beat do I look? But there you go. It's done. I am a certified NRVIA RV inspector, and I am so happy, so relieved, so exhausted, so blown away by this whole experience. But I did it. I'm leaving Athens, Texas today, the Best Western, which has been my home for weeks, and it's treated me well. And I get on an airplane tomorrow morning and head back to New Jersey. I miss Izzy, I miss Jason, my dogs, my work, everything, and I'm so excited to get back into my routine. But it was worth every second, and I am really, really happy that I did this. I wish I could just teleport back home, like count to 3 and be there. Let's try. 1, 2, 3.
All right, you're finally back.
Did you miss me?
Yes, I did. So it's been 3 weeks, and obviously you've been following MJ throughout this journey. And I've been following her, on the phone conversation. I've got a couple questions for you. So what was your favorite part of this whole experience?
Oh my God, there was so much. But for me, I think I had mentioned this throughout the video, really conquering something that not that I didn't think I could do it, but seeing like, oh my God, I really can do this. And I am so much smarter than I was a month ago. It's unbelievable. And I'm just going to continue to learn, but they just like foster this love of learning about RVs that I am going to take now and just keep moving on.
But now that you've kind of seen how many systems are in an RV, what really goes into it? Like what would be your advice to anybody that's buying an RV, new, used, whatever?
I don't care if it's me or if it's somebody else. I would never, ever, ever recommend buying another RV, new or used, without hiring an inspector. Because
I just want to hop in. So you actually, I'm not going to say the brands, but you had to inspect a couple
Juan
brands.
had talked about it in the.
And they were both new, right? And you found problems.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So
I want to just make a quick note. I see this on social media where people say, "Well, how can you learn in 3 weeks to be an RV inspector?" Listen, I want to put it to you this way: every profession, no matter what you do, you have to start somewhere. Every doctor did his first surgery or her first surgery. Every lawyer, attorney tried their first case. This is a lifelong learning process. You never stop learning, and I will continue to learn. And we continue to learn together, and that's just part of the deal.
But here is the important part, and this is what you have to remember. NRVTA, right? You're getting a baseline standard. That is what you're paying for. So not to say that an RV tech may not know more than inspector. They may.
Right.
But what they're not going to know is the standard of what you should be looking for. Every NRVTA member is going to have the standard, both ethical standards.
Right.
They're going to carry insurance, or at least they should be.
Yes.
There's certain things that they know they're going to be looking for. How to write reports. There's a lot that goes into it. It's a certification is a standard. It's like you could have a doctor. They will have to be licensed. Some doctors are going to be better than others.
Right.
Some inspectors are going to be better than others. But that's what you're getting.
And it's so true. And there's a strict code of ethics that we have to follow, and these standards of practice. And this is not just, oh, this is broken, that's broken. With the Premier, I think I had maybe mentioned this earlier, you're getting a 100-page report about that RV, 80 to 100 pictures for the top level package. It is, as Howard always said, it's a proctology exam for your RV, that right. Premier package, and you're not going to find that. That standard is high, and that's what I love about it.
Obviously, going to Texas costs money, right? Taking these classes there are expensive. There is another route that they offer, right? You want to talk about that?
So they do, the NRVTA does offer a home study course. Now, I would recommend this for everybody because,
if you own an RV.
Again, especially now with the amount of RVs that are on the road, and every year there's more and more and more and more, the lack of service availability at many of these places, right? At the manufacturers, at the service centers, all this thing. You want to be able to go, oh, I think I can fix this, right? And a lot of it is basic knowledge. So they offer a home study course, the NRVTA home study course. And with this, you learn all about the systems of the RV, simple troubleshooting. A lot of times these things are really just
that's our experience.
One little thing right.
Anytime we've had like the hot water heater go off or something happen, something's not working. It's a fuse.
Right.
It's, the regulators.
Right.
But
no
need to
oil
know
in the
what-
generator, remember,
Yeah,
right?
we had no generator. We were dry camping, but you
Right.
need to know how to diagnose this, like what is causing this, and most of the time it's a simple fix.
right.
That's not going to cost you a bunch of money to get an RV tech out there, a bunch of time, simple things. Yeah, with this course, you get everything on a USB, right? And it's relatively inexpensive. I mean, if you're paying money for an RV, this should be automatic.
Right.
Our opinion,
Yeah,
automatic.
no, absolutely. At the NRVTA, I just want to mention this. I mentioned Todd Henson. Tony is also there. They actually, you've got to check out their YouTube channel. They also have a YouTube channel, but they do a beard and a bun show, and I actually was on it with them. It was so much fun with Todd and Tony. We had a blast. We did like a game show, and they kind of just asked me, some different questions or whatever. But they got a good thing going there. But they are, they're offering this. I highly, highly recommend getting this home study course.
But anyway, so that was the exciting news we had. MJ didn't leave me. She did leave me for 3
did
weeks,
leave
but she
you.
didn't leave me, right? Why would she leave me?
No, I wouldn't. And you would be devastated
Yes.
if I did.
So, like we said, we'll be bringing this to you early spring, maybe before, depending. We have a bunch of things that we have to get in order prior, but this is a service we will be using. There is a definitely calling in the Northeast, and if you want to
In the
fly
whole
us out
country.
somewhere, you can do that, but we will be offering the service. As far as the NRVTA, if somebody wants to get that home study program, there's going to be a link below. You
Yeah.
can click on that, and that'll give you all the information you need. So in the comments below, let us know, what do you think about this? I mean, we think this is going to be a great opportunity for us. We talk about in the videos, like trying to give people information, but really going out and really helping people.
Yeah.
We think it's going to be an
That's
absolute...
exactly why I did this.
Yeah, so-
to help people.
In the comments below, let us know what you think. Is this something you're going to be interested as far as getting an inspection? Let us know in the comments below. And for myself and MJ, we thank you guys for watching. And we'll
See you on the road.